Things are heating up, literally, in the world of NVIDIA, and tech tubers are doing their best to say, hey,
Daddy, chill.
to the 5090s. As if 5090 cards weren't already difficult enough to get your hands on, ASUS went ahead and hired Austin Powers supervillain Goldmember to design their most recent exclusive Astral card. Is EVGA back in the graphics card business? Well, no. But ZOTAC has taken on the mantle in the war against scalpers. You're watching MetaPC's news because reading it would be just boring.
Hey, Zach,
Yes,
what's your favorite type of cooling for like graphics cards?
air conditioner. What a segue. Look, here's an air conditioner cooling an RTX 4090 to a claimed 20 degrees Celsius. Now, this is the craziest thing I've seen, also because look at all the real estate on the front of this cooler. They've managed to fit NVIDIA, AMD, and Intel branding. Now, I used to have one of these hanging out my bedroom window back in the day. These Chinese tech tubers have figured out how to get this to cool a PC. You know what? Let's go ahead and get the 4090 out here, and let's hook it up to this 12,000 BTU cooler with a 1.2 kilowatt power draw. It's actually a very clean job, aside from the massive air conditioning unit. I could see a nice MetaPC's logo sitting on the front of this AC unit. Just a suggestion. Stickers, happy to send one out for free. So we've got a 4090 on here and an i9 13900K. They were cooking with this build. Literally.
Oh, absolutely.
Quite literally. I don't know if you guys know much about Arizona. It's the surface of hell here in the summers.
It's the devil's armpit.
Devil's armpit. Putting your face in front of that AC unit would actually be a big plus for someone looking for a PC here in Arizona.
She's saying, my GPU is so cold.
It's so cold! And she's yelling into it. So that's, you know, not only is it gonna cool your system, you can scream into the AC unit. Isn't that fun, Chris? You ever scream into a fan? Now, a question that may pair with that is it worth it?
I say yes.
Last week, we talked about a melted 5090 connector. And we said, oh wait, it was just a prank, bro. Now we have the first credible report of a 5090 Founders Edition with melted connectors.
Not again.
Not again. And this is actually a two-part story. So before you get, too worked up over this or not worked up enough, let's dig into this. They were playing Battlefield 5. Power draw of 500 to 520 watts during the time, and the age-old problem of smelling something burning.
The smelly smell that smells.
They had a stroke.
So yeah, they had a stroke, and their GPU apparently had a stroke as well. So they shut off the PC. It was too late, damage done. 5090 FE's power connector socket and connector cable had already melted. You can see some pictures of the damage that was done here. Now, one thing to note here, this is a third-party cable that was used by Mod DIY. So immediately when this was posted on Reddit, a lot of people responded and said, well, of course it melted. You were using a third-party cable. And he got a ton of crap. Is it an issue with the third-party cable? Is it an issue with the card itself? So the only way to find out is to dissect this thing, which is exactly what Bauer did. Contacted the party, acquired, graphics card, power cable, and even the power supply for investigation as well. Bauer's doing testing on a brand new 5090 card with the cable that comes with it and is saying, hey, listen, the criticism about this inferior quality third-party cable that people are talking about on Reddit is unjustified. Of the 6 12-volt cables, one of them drew over 22 amps of current. Is that right? Is it amps?
22 amps, that's a lot.
Breaching safety limits with temperatures north of 150 degrees Celsius. This has always been like the worst fear of someone buying brand new tech, especially at the very, very high end is we gonna have some cable melting issues?
Your average circuit breaker in an American home is 15 or 20 amps. Like, this is enough amperage to trip a breaker in your home.
It's a lot of amperage.
You've got safety features like the 12-volt high-power safety light, which prevents the GPU from powering up until the cable's been fully inserted. A yellow-tipped 16-pin power adapter, which if you can see yellow, it's not plugged in all the way.
Man, the second you do things just a little bit off or it's not fully secured or fully plugged in, it can really cause some damage. This is the biggest, most gaudy display of a graphics card wealth that I have seen ever. And for it to come out now in a time when there are none of these cards available is an interesting choice. ASUS rolls out golden RTX 5090 for buyers with deep pockets. It's beautiful if you're into that sort of like gaudy work, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. This is the Astral GeForce RTX 5090 Dhahab OC Edition. It was unwrapped on stage, revealed nameless koala. Koala? It is a Middle Eastern exclusive. Now, there's no pricing on this, but does it even matter?
No.
Because you won't even be able to get one. Like, so who cares? What you should know, while there's no official pricing, I'm curious what you think. Now, it's not actual gold that this is made out of, as far as we can tell. I'm sure that ASUS would highly promote that if that were the case. But $3,100 for the Astral. What do we think this this gold appearing card, Middle East exclusive, is gonna go for?
My money's on 5K.
5K seems like the safe bet for this, provided you can get it. Now, scalper price, 25 G's. What do we have on here? We have desert, camels, Arabian stallions, and skyscrapers, showing that the ASUS team is not afraid of cliches or stereotypes. Well, Tom's Hardware, and tell us how you really feel. I mean, they just really chat GPT'd it with what they should put on the card.
What they said was,
what should we put on this?
Hey, ChatGPT, we want to make an Astral card, and we want to sell this in Dubai, and we want to sell this for the maximum money. Just spit out something.
Yeah, this is a card for sure. Let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you guys. I need to know what case would work for this. Because if we can get one, I do want to try to build in it.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it's smart, but
honestly, we should do a Black Ops Prestige case.
A Black Ops Prestige case. That would be cool. Guys, if you have ideas, let us know, because we're never gonna get this. If someone can come up with a really good idea in the comments, we will make a valiant effort to find one of these. Whatever it takes. Phil has volunteered his body.
Yeah. I've got plenty of room. We could do a full ATX build.
Inside of Phil.
ASUS thinks that you should pair this with the ROG Thor 3 1600/1200 watt power supplies.
ASUS, they're the kings of making suggestions of what you should buy. This is a package that I can get behind. This is an RTX 50, don't take that, he's being disgusting. An RTX 5090 Founders Edition card, Frigidaire fridge, and then you've got a microwave, a dishwasher, and a stove, and a $100 gift card for the low price of $11,559.96.
I see this as a win, because I could just tell my wife, hey, I got us all new kitchen appliances. I know you've been tired of these old ones. It was $12K, and I got us the fridge, I got us the dishwasher, I got us the microwave, I got us the oven. And she'd be like, hey, that's actually not bad. That's a pretty good price. And I'm like, yeah, it is.
She's like, what's in that little box? I'm like, no. What's ZOTAC doing? Oh, they're doing something cool. ZOTAC is selling RTX 50 series graphics cards directly to customers to thwart scalpers.
Let's go.
I saw a comment on the channel before we get into this. We had a video where we posted a bunch of 5080s that we purchased. He said, these guys are the reason I can't get a graphics card. They're buying them all and they're scalping them. I want to do a little lesson, because there is some confusion. Say you sell steaks.
You sell steaks.
To a steakhouse. Steakhouse decides not to buy any from you. The next day, you don't see those steaks at Walmart, you see them at another restaurant. The channel works like this. Retail is Best Buy, Newegg, the place that builders who like to build their own PCs get their components from. Then the channel allocates a certain amount to people like us that serve our customers that say, hey, I want you to build a badass computer for me. We say, sure. And they allocate this amount of inventory here. So even if I say no, I say, I don't want these graphics cards, send them back. They go to another PC building company in the channel. They go to another PC building company in the channel. They don't magically appear at Best Buy so that people can buy them. Quick education on how that works, because I would hate for you to think that us buying graphics cards, or the ones that we can get, which supply is still very limited, somehow impacts the ability for others who are looking to build their own PC to get a card. And I know most people don't know that, so I genuinely do want to educate them. ZOTAC is doing something very cool, which is selling graphics cards directly to customers to, get those pesky scalpers out of the way.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. ZOTAC devised a new way to distribute NVIDIA's latest GeForce RTX 50 series GPUs to gamers. The company, via Reddit, is implementing a priority access system, kind of similar to what EVGA did. This is where ZOTAC is directly selling the 5080 and 5090 graphics cards to its gaming Discord server members. This is going to combat scalpers to ensure that only end users get their hands on the limited supply of GPUs. They also put in here a stipulation that there's a zero tolerance policy against reselling and scalping, and that all of the serial numbers are recorded to track and verify purchases. So they can't stop you from reselling or scalping, but they're sure gonna try. Is it perfect? No, there's never gonna be a perfect system.
But I'm happy that they're doing something.
But they're doing something, man. And you gotta give ZOTAC props. And ZOTAC, by the way, has been a very, very great supporter of us. So quick shout out to them. Just, very appreciative. We love ZOTAC. They've been very, very kind to us.
Those lucky raffle winners, the ones who are in the Discord, they're engaging, they're getting it at MSRP.
That's pretty damn cool.
You know who else I like?
Who?
Meta PCs.
Meta PCs! It's time for an ad. Hey, Phil, will you go grab 4 of those mouse mats that are out on the...
You bet.
I've been dying to get my hands on a new mouse mat. I did it. I said the line. Meta PCs has beautiful Hyper Beast mouse mats. In fact, I'm gonna unbox one in this ad while I tell you all about them. We have a bunch of different designs and styles. This is the full color print of the Hyper Beast. Beautiful, thick. It's available on Amazon or the website. By the way, what are you gonna use this mouse mat for? You could get a new gaming PC and kind of celebrate. Get yourself a little treat. Go to metapcs.com, configure a new PC, maybe add a mouse mat onto your order. We have 5080, 5090 builds that are in production right now. We have some ready to ship 5080 builds. If you look close enough on the site, you just might catch one. Or if you wanna do a custom build with the brand new 50 series cards, you can do that too at metapcs.com. Folks, that's gonna do it for the Meta PCs news this week. If you guys wanna see more behind the scenes stuff, hit us up in the comments. Let me know exactly what you wanna see because we're always doing crazy stuff here. If there's things you wanna see on the channel, let me know down below. Don't be a